2 of Season 4 here. Event 3 is going to be Tower Descent here. It'll be a duo event. So 2 marbles from the team will be competing here. You can see the 3 roundabouts to start out the course into 1 funnel, then 2 more roundabout sections into 2 straightaways, then 2 more funnels, but that first funnel has some obstacles on it to make the funnel go quicker, and then it'll end out with a plinko section. There's the full course. And here's a refresher on the standings from last time. The Candy Rangers are on top of Group A with the Nefarious Nebulas, Green Turtles, and the Confettis in the advancement spots. In Group B, the Peapods, Elmo Squad, Frozen Weather, and Crustaceans are also in the advancement spots. Team Starry is tied though. And the Savage Chocolates, the Misfits, the Voids, and the Minty Chips are in the advancement spots for Group C, while the Melonheads are also tied there for an advancement spot. So let's get straight into our heats with Group A, Heat 1, the Continental Condiments, Water Guns, Candy Rangers, and Colorblinders with Mayo, Harissa, Splash, Sploosh, Yellow, Yellowy, and I believe Skittle and Lollipop from the Candy Rangers here. And out to the lead will be Mayo from the Continental Condiments. They are currently sitting in 6th in the group, so that's not really good for if they want to qualify. So they need to get a good placement in this event, so that's exactly what Mayo was doing there. But it looks like Yellow from the Colorblinders has made their way into the lead with Mayo just following closely behind in 2nd, with Yellowy also coming into this funnel here for the Colorblinders. So the Colorblinders in good position, but there goes Harissa, the reserve, and Mayo. They have the top 2 currently right now, but Yellow also falls in, with Yellowy falling very far behind now. There you can see up there, Sploosh, I believe, is up there for the Water Guns, not looking good there. It looks like Harissa is about to finish here. And yes, they will, and they're going to get a little stuck there. But Mayo will also finish. So that'll be the top 2 for the Continental Condiments, exactly what they want. The Water Guns will get 3rd with Water. They have 4 points right now and dead last in the group. That is not what you want to do here. And the Candy Rangers 2 marbles will finish there. Here comes Sploosh, I believe, from the Water Guns. And Yellowy finishing dead last as he came in, I believe, 3rd into that first funnel. Not going to get it done here, getting 8th. That'll severely hurt their run. Top 2 there from the Continental Condiments. The Water Guns had 3rd and 7th. The Candy Rangers had 4th and 6th. And the Colorblinders, had 5th and 8th. And the Continental Condiments will be getting the best time with a 50.55 from Harissa. And their overall time was 1 minute 42 seconds, .52 there. The Colorblinders with the worst time, exceeding over 2 minutes, and really the baseline, if you're over 2 minutes, your run will not be good. But if you're under, it'll just have to be from the times from the rest of the group. And so right now it'll be a 1, 2, 3, 4, obviously from this heat, with the Continental Condiments above. And the Candy Rangers got 2nd here in this group over the Water Guns, which is surprising because the Water Guns slightly had a better run there, but I guess the times were just not looking out for them, with Sploosh getting over a minute there, which is also not good individually. And Heat 2 here with Shell, Hyde, Seal, Manatee, Party Surprise, Milky Way, and Bode here. Who's gonna... Oh, they get stuck up there in the Plinko section. And the Nefarious Nebula Marble and the Green Turtle member are gonna get stuck there. In the lead right now is a Teal Seal member, with a Green Turtle member falling closely behind. I don't know, maybe they'll get unstuck as the tower shakes a little bit. But right now, they are stuck as foreseen. And that's not good because the Nefarious Nebulas and the Green Turtles are in advancement spots, both being in 2nd and 3rd place, which is not good. The Teal Seals, this is very good with them having a higher up marble because they're in 5th place just outside the advancement placements in the standings. So the Confettis having 2 very close back-to-back there. If anything, they can get done with those. Right now, Nefarious Nebula Marble will be going into... No, they got swung out of the way by the Confettis. And the Confettis have just gone from 4th and 5th to 1st and 2nd. And will it stay? Yes, a Confetti will get it over the Teal Seal Marble. It's going to be a 1-2 again for the top 2. They'll both be from the same team. A Teal Seal member will get 3rd. Oh, and the 2 did get unstuck there, so that's very good. They won't have a DNF, which will count even worse to their time. But a Teal Seal member will be getting 3rd, with the Nefarious Nebula Marble getting 4th, with the Green Turtle member getting 5th there. A Teal Seal member there coming in 6th, hopefully, over a Nefarious Nebula Marble with 7th, and the Green Turtles will be getting dead last with one of their members, which is not good there. You can see the top 2 there were the Confetti Marbles, then a Teal Seal Marble there in 3rd with 6th, and the Nefarious Nebula is not too bad with 4th and 7th, but those times will be greatly higher than the rest. And yes, it is the Confettis will be getting 1st overall in the event for the group, there, as you can see on the graphic. And the Teal Seals will be getting 5th, and not good for getting 2nd in your heat. And the Nefarious Nibblers and the Green Turtles, obviously with those terrible times, will be getting dead last in the event overall for the group, which is not good. Both the Green Turtles, both of their marbles had higher than 1 minute marks, which is not very good. The Confetti's winning with a 141.28, almost as slow as the Green Turtles' one member. It's only about 20 seconds more, which is quite crazy there. But the Teal Seals, again, not a very good placement for having 2nd in your heat, being 5th overall with over 2 minutes for 2nd, which is really quite terrible here. But the overall standings for the event, the Confettis will be winning gold, the Common Condiments winning silver, and the Canyon Rangers winning bronze. There only 1 second difference between the Confettis and the Continental Condiments for gold, but that might make or break them qualifying or advancing to the main league, obviously, or the B League there. Here are the standings. The Confettis are going to jump up into 1st place with that gold medal with 24 points. The Canyon Rangers with 21 points. The Continental Condiments are up into the advancement zone with 18, and the Teal Seals up into the advancement zone with 16 points. And the Nefarious Nibblers is not too far off with 15, and also the Green Turtles with 14, but the Colorblinders and Water Guns pretty far off that I don't think they'll be able to qualify with the marathon, and the Confettis are also practically in. So really it's going to be from 2nd to 6th that we are going to watch. And here we're on to Group B. We have Ice, Frozen Rain, Anaconda, Rattlesnake, Blue Crawfish, Blue Prawn, Big Bird, and Elmo, I believe in. Oh, there you go. I'm going to have to figure that mess out on the Plinko section. And it looks like a Frozen Weather marble is in the lead. I believe that is Frozen Rain in the lead there with the Crustaceans and Elmo Squad battling for 2nd place with one of their members. The Elmo Squad are practically in to the main league here already with 2 events. They have 18 points, which is a very big total. They're tied with the Peapods for the lead, so they don't really have to do quite as well here as the rest of these teams do. And they're quite close there to see who would get the lead there from that first funnel. And as they're into the 2nd funnel, it looks like a Crustacean member will go in first, but that Viper Sniper is also making a very good case to go in first. But it'll be a Crustacean marble, I believe that is Blue Crawfish, going in first, and almost a little jam there, and two Elmo Squad marbles going in there. The Viper Snipers will be getting 4th, and a Frozen Weather marble, believe that is Ice, will be getting 5th, and a Crustacean member will be getting 6th. In the battle there, up there slowly, the Viper Snipers will have a 7th place marble, and Frozen Weather will have the last place marble, which I believe is Frozen Rain. Went from 1st to last, not very good there. But there you can see the order. It was a Crustacean's 1st place, but then Blue Prawn was very slow there into 6th. That'll see how that'll shake out the times. But yes, Elmo Squad will actually be winning the heat with a 149.82. The Crustacean is going to get 2nd with a 154.69. Only 5 seconds off, which is not too terrible with Blue Prawn getting over 1 minute. So it's pretty good, but look at that. The Elmo Squad's members were only 1/10 of a second off from each other, which is quite insane. But Frozen Weather getting both marbles over 1 minute, which is not what you want to do. That might lead to a last place finish there. But the Crustaceans, they need the other teams to do bad, because right now they're in 4th place and tied with 5th to qualify. So they need to be higher in the standings, and that'll all come down to this heat with Swordfish, Tuna, Clear, Invisible, Tiger, Panther, Shellpea, and Snowpea here. That other team that I was talking about that was in 5th place tied with the Crustaceans is Team Starry here. So they need a good finish to get themselves into the advancement zone, but let's see if they can do that. And also the Peapods here, they're in 1st place with 18 points tied with the Elmo Squad, who are also practically in, so they don't need to do as much. But they have the lead marble right now with Tuna, I believe, falling very closely behind them, with Team Starry there in 3rd, and another Peapod marble coming in here. And finally Feline Frenzy, who are doing terribly right now, only 3 points in dead last. They need a very good finish here from Panther and Tiger, their captain and reserve. But looks like that is Snowpea, the reserve of the Peapods, looking like they're going to finish first. Yes, they will. It'll be Tuna also following closely behind there. And a Team Starry member, very good. They need that to be in 3rd. They need that other one to fall in right now, but I don't think it's going to happen. It's going to be a Peapod member coming in 5th. There, Tiger. Oh, disaster for Feline Frenzy. Yet again, 6th place and 8th place of all. 6th and 8th is not a very good combo. I believe both times will be above 1 minute, which is not what you want to do. You want to be quite higher, and that's just not what they're going to do here. Panthers struggling there with his times there, but the Peapods will be getting 1st and 5th, with Silver Sailors in a very good position with 2nd and 4th there. And yes, the Silver Sailors will actually be winning the event with a 143.10. And the Peapods getting 2nd in the event, right behind them with a 144.35. Another 1 second separation between 1st and 2nd in the whole event. And Team Star are going to get 5th, not what they wanted if they want to advance. And Feline Frenzy even worse with a 2:14 in 7th place. That almost guarantees that they probably won't be able to qualify heading into the last event. And the Peapods getting 2nd in the event all but guarantees they will probably be able to qualify for the first time for the main league after just 3 events. But we'll have to see how the standings shake out. And the standings are going to shake out, but obviously the Silver Sailors here will be winning gold, the Peapods winning silver, and Elmo Squad actually winning will be winning bronze. So that also might make them be able to qualify for their first ever main league automatically after event 3. The Crustaceans getting 4th place. Team Star, fittingly, those two were in 4th and 5th again. Frozen Weather getting a dead last finish, not what they want to do. They were in 3rd. And the Peapods, they are safe from, they are qualifying for the main league with 27 points. Feline Frenzy in dead last with 5 points. They will be going to the B League for their first time. Our Season 2 champions will not be qualifying for Season 4, which is crazy. And the Crustaceans also out of qualifying, which is a huge move there. That's crazy. And Frozen Weather and the Silver Sailors and Elmo Squad also in the advancement zones as well for the main league here. But we're on to Group C. Bumblebee, Snow, Airbender, Firebender, Peppermint, Spearmint, Moonlight, and Motorcycle here for Heat 1 in Group C. It looks like that's Moonlight out into the lead for the Midnight Riders with Airbender, I believe, in 2nd there. It's kind of hard to tell between the members for them, so sorry if I mix up the members there. But it looks like it's going to be now Motorcycle into the lead, but either way, it's still Midnight Rider Marvel. They are well ahead of everyone else. In 2nd, I believe, Moonlight. So right now they have the 1-2 combo that you really want to have if you want to win the event here. But Snow is making a move in there. No, they are not. They're going to be into 3rd. Oh, no, he's into 4th. Just could not get into the funnel quick enough. And it looks like it'll be Airbender now into the lead. That's quite insane, as they were, I think, in 3rd heading into this 2nd funnel. But yes, they will be finishing 1st with the Midnight Riders having the 2nd position, with the Minty Chips coming up into 3rd. Very good for and 4th. That's a very good move. 3rd and 4th, with the Midnight Riders getting 5th place, with Snow falling all the way down to 6th, and Bumblebee in 7th. That's not very good for the Misfits. Yet another team or duo event that they are just not going to be doing good in. And also here, it's Firebender, I believe, not doing good here at all in Tower Descent, staying in there very long. And you can see there the Minty Chips had the 3 and 4 combo, which should be very good, and the Midnight Riders had 2 and 5, which should also be very good. But they're the Magical Benders. You saw they had 1 and 8, quite the opposite ends of the spectrum. But the Minty Chips will be winning the heat with a 150.13, with the Midnight Riders having 151.35. Very close there between those two. It's only 1 second separating them, and the Magical Benders and Misfits had over 2-minute times. Again, not what you want to do. The benchmark is like 2 minutes for it. But both the Midnight Riders and the Minty Chips, I just realized they both had members, both of them having under 1 minute there. The Misfits, both of their members being over 1 minute, which is not what you want to do, but very close in time there. So I don't know if it'll matter that much. Maybe a 6th place finish. Here on to Heat 2, Jaguar, Bang, Abyss, Dark, Cantaloupe, Cassava, White, Savvy, and Savvy White here. And it's going to be quite hard to tell, but differentiate between the Voids and the Savage Chocolates. I'll try and do my best here, but hopefully y'all can follow along as well. But I do believe the Voids have the top 2 right now, with the Silver Bengals in 3rd, and the Melonheads not doing too great. They are being pushed out to the outside, which is not what you want to do. And it's going to be a Silver Bengal Marble to go down first, then it'll be a Savage Chocolate member, then another Silver Bengal Marble. So the Silver Bengals look like they're going to be trying to go for a 1-2 combo, but now it looks like it'll be the Savage Chocolates trying to get that 1-2 combo. It's going to come down to the wire here, but it looks like the Savage Chocolates have a little bit of an upper hand, but no, now it's turning towards the Silver Bengals, and yes, it's turning towards the Silver Bengals. I don't know if they're going to be able to finish first. It's going to be close, and yes, the Silver Bengals will be in the first marble finish, and they will have the 1-2 combo fighting there with the Savage Chocolate. Savage Chocolates will be getting third and fourth. Yes, those are both Savage Chocolate members, so they'll be getting third and fourth. But the Void's getting fifth place, and the Melonhead's not doing good here. They're going to get sixth place, hopefully maybe a sixth and seventh finish. And no, it's not. The Voids will be getting seventh, which means the Melonheads will be having a sixth and eighth, which is, again, not very good. This will be definitely an over 2-minute time, but it depends on how slow it is. And oh no, Kasaba going so slow there in the funnels. That's not what you want to do. And it's going to be the Silver Bengals getting that 1-2 combo. Maybe possibly we'll be able to win the event. I don't know. It depends on the times from the other heat. And yes, it's a very quick time, a 1:38.03. That's very quick from the Silver Bengals. And the Savage Chocolates will actually be winning silver there with a 1:43.86. Both of their marbles under 1 minute. And the Void's getting a 2-minute 3:99. They're in fifth place, and the Melonhead's going to get dead last with a 1:03.118.88 for their marbles. Not very good, with a combined total of 2:22.68. That's the second worst time we've seen today, despite the Green Turtles, who had a marble that got stuck up on the top of the course. So not good there from the Melonheads. But the Silver Bengals will definitely be enjoying this medal, as they are currently dead last in the group with only 6 points. So this will triple their points up, hopefully maybe into an advancement spot. But the Savage Chocolates already in first, getting a silver. That'll boost them up even higher into the standings. With the Melonheads getting dead last, I don't know, that won't be good for an advancement spot. And now they're down into seventh, with the Savage Chocolates, Minty Chips, Silver Bengals, and the Voids are currently in your advancement zone, with the Savage Chocolates practically qualifying for their first main league. So many first main league entries here, and practically everyone from second to eighth is all in a fight to qualify. So I wouldn't count anyone out except for the Savage Chocolates, who are practically into the main league, which is quite surprising because they have not qualified once in the LML's history there. But we're off to event 4. This is our final event. It's Marathon. As you can see the layout of the course here, there's going to be a little bit of a squiggly line into the finish there. The starting order will be randomized, so no bias towards any team. It'll just be a randomized starting order there. That little chicane there in that straightaway here from Marble's Eye View, they will be pushed into like 1x1 marble sides. Then that turn there into some obstacles, into a little bit of a straightaway, then into a turn, another turn, and some 180 turns into the finish line there. It looks like it's going to be a very entertaining course here, and all 8 teams will be going at once with 5 laps. So Group A here we have Turk, Taffy, Water, Ready, Cumin, Andromeda, Birthday, and Pup. Lap 1, here we are. It's Turk out into the lead, and Birthday very close behind there, and they're going to make contact into that turn. And it looks like Turk will be leading after lap 1 here. And it looks like Cumin was in the back there, unless there were some snubs here. No snubs going into the finalizing order. So it'll be Turk, Birthday, Water, and Taffy in the top 4 here. Turk going to want to hold the lead for their team to qualify. And no, now Taffy will go into the lead with Andromeda close behind there. And Turk will be falling down to 3rd with Ready actually right there. And what happened there with Pup, they might have been having a snub going into the finish line. And yes, they did. They were in 6th. So they will be put into 6th in the starting order for lap 3. Here on to lap 3. It's Taffy, Andromeda, Turk, and Ready in the top 4. Taffy leading us here with the Candy Rangers. Looks like he will be keeping the lead here. Andromeda going into 2nd over Turk there. Big contact there on that turn, and it's going to send Andromeda into the lead. Andromeda is into the lead with Taffy close behind there with Turk in 3rd and Water in 4th. Snub there, I believe, from Birthday. He will be, actually, yes, he will go into 5th over Cumin there. Andromeda, Taffy, and Turk are our top 3 here. In lap 4, Andromeda still in the lead with Turk in 2nd with Ready in 3rd, and kind of a sprawled out lead there for Andromeda with Pup going on the near side wall. Don't know if that caused a snub. Yes, it did with Water, so Pup will actually be in 5th place, not 6th. So last lap, it's Andromeda, Turk, and Ready in our top 3. The Colorblinders definitely need that to qualify, and it's Taffy out into the lead with Turk in 2nd. And there goes Pup into 3rd. That's definitely going to help the Teal Seals to qualify. And Cumin fell back to 6th. That's not good. And I don't know if that'll be enough for the Condiments to qualify. The Confettis will be getting 7th with Birthday. Taffy going to be winning gold. Another gold for the Canyon Rangers. They are all but certain to be qualified. The Green Turtles getting second. They might be able to qualify from that because I believe they were in 6th place heading into this event, so that might be enough for them to qualify. The Teal Seals also getting 3rd. They were in 5th. I believe they're going to qualify. No, actually, they were in 4th place. Sorry. I think that will be enough for them to qualify. The Nefarious Nebulas, they were looking out on the inside in 5th. I don't know if that's enough for them to qualify with only 5 points added to their name, with the Teal Seals getting 7. Our 4 qualified teams from Group A will be the Canyon Rangers, Confettis, Green Turtles, and the Teal Seals. The Green Turtles will be returning all the way back from Season 1. That is amazing for them, but the Common Comets missing out on their first attempt by just 1 point by the Teal Seals. The Nefarious Nebulas missing out by 3 points. Again, the 5 points was just not enough. They were looking out, looking in. Not good there, but the Green Turtles jumping up 3 spots into 3rd to qualify there. We're on to Group B to find out 4 more teams to qualify. It's Mahi Mahi, Cat, Starry, Hale. I didn't get to read the rest there. So Cat into the lead with Mahi Mahi in 2nd, and Starry close behind. So it'll be Cat leading the way into lap 2 there, with Cookie Monster in the back in 8th, Mahi Mahi in 2nd in that starting block grid here in the start. It's Cat, Mahi Mahi, Starry, and Blue Crab in our top 4, and Cat's going to be keeping the lead so far. Heading into this turn, into the squiggly line, Mahi Mahi will be staying in 2nd, but here comes Sugar Pea, the captain of the Peapods, out of nowhere into 3rd from, I believe, 7th. So Sugar Pea up a lot of spots. Cat and Mahi Mahi still up there. This is great for the Selfish Sailors. They really need this. And Mahi Mahi has fallen back, never mind. And there he goes, shooting into the lead. Where did he come from? And it looks like Hale has got himself into 2nd, with Sugar Pea staying in 3rd and Blue Crab in 4th. Nah, I don't know if that's good enough for the Crustaceans right now. They're in 5th. And look at that, Cat fell back to dead last. Not what you want to do. Mahi Mahi and Hale in the top 2 positions. Here comes Cookie Monster out of nowhere. He's coming from 5th into 1st, and he's taking the lead, and Blue Crab was making a charge there at the end to try and get by, but it wasn't enough. And there's going to be Cookie Monster leading the way into lap 5. Yes, last lap. Cookie Monster in the lead. Blue Crab and Starry. This is good for the Crustaceans and Team Starry. And Starry's out into the lead. But Cookie Monster's going to make a good move there on the turn. Another move going back and forth between the 2, but it'll be Cookie Monster getting the win there for the Elmo squad. Team Starry will be getting a silver. I do believe that'll be enough for them to qualify, with the Crustaceans also getting a bronze. That might be enough as they were in 5th. I don't know. Feline Frenzy getting another last place finish. Not what they wanted to do. They were already low enough as it was, with only 5 points, and they were automatically out. But Cookie Monster will be getting 11 points, the first gold there for Elmo squad. And Team Starry getting their first medal here in the qualifiers, and it came at a very good time. Crustaceans getting the bronze. I think that'll be enough to get over frozen weather. The Selfish Sailors, Mahi Mahi getting 5th. I don't know if that's enough to qualify. No, it's not. They're going to be missing out by 2 points. It'll be the Elmo squad and the Peapods going into the main league for their first time ever. Team Starry and the Crustaceans will be returning for the main league. They have qualified every year, and the Selfish Sailors, after getting rebranded, they're not going to make it as the first year of the rebrand. Frozen Weather going to miss yet again, not good. The Viper Snipers and Feline Frenzy were pretty far down there. I didn't think they were going to qualify either, but they won't. Feline Frenzy putting up a measly 6 points. Now onto Group C, we have the Savage Chocolates, the Misfits, Melonheads, Midnight Riders, Magical Benders there, and it looks like it's the Melonheads into the lead. They severely need this. They're not high in the standings. I believe they're in 7th with only 12 points. I believe it's the Savage Chocolates in 2nd, but they're already practically qualified for their first time ever. And it's going to be the Misfits with Quantum in 3rd so far, heading into lap 2. It's Honeydew, Savage Chalk, Quantum, and Minty. The boys are dead last. That's not what they want to do. They were only in 4th place, and here comes Earthbender out of nowhere into the lead. Honeydew will be fighting with him, but he's not going to get it done. Their Void actually coming from dead last into 3rd, exactly what he wanted to do if they want to qualify here. And Quantum has fallen back to last place. Now what you want to do, Earthbender, Honeydew, Void, and Savvy Chalk up here in the top 4 here. And it looks like Honeydew, good move there into the lead, but Earthbender is hounding him from behind. And Minty in 3rd. That's how it's going to end, with Bengal in dead last. Honeydew keeping or going back into the lead from lap 1. So here heading into the penultimate lap. Honeydew, Earthbender, Minty, and Void, the Melonheads, they probably need a gold to qualify, and actually the Magical Benders are in the same boat as them with only 12 points there. That was a good move by Savvy Chalk in the second over Earthbender there. So, good move there into the final lap, but they're practically also already qualified in Quantum, going back into dead last with Honeydew, Savvy Chalk, Earthbender, and Knight in our top 4. Heading into the final lap, it's Honeydew in the lead, growing it, threading the needle on the obstacles, and Bangle has come up into 3rd place out of nowhere from 7th, and Knight will be finishing in 4th, but I don't know if that's enough for them to qualify. They were in 6th place, and I don't believe 5 points is going to be enough. We saw it with the Nefarious Nebulas as they were in 5th, so even worse here from the Midnight Riders who were in 6th. I don't believe they're going to be able to get it done, but it's a very close group, so maybe they will. Void will be getting dead last. That all but secures that they probably will not be going to the main league here, but this was huge for the Melonheads to qualify with only 12 points. I think a gold will be able to do it. A superb, stellar performance from Honeydew, getting 1st, 2nd, 1st, and 1st. Very good. I don't think we saw such domination in the other 2 groups. And it'll be the Savage Chocolates qualifying for the first time with flying colors into the main league. The Silver Bengals will be returning along with the Melonheads, and the Mindy Chips will be going to the main league for their first time ever as well, with the Midnight Riders not qualifying by 2 points, so they will be heading back to the B League as they were in Season 1, with the Voids, the Misfits, and the Magical Benders also not qualifying. The Magical Benders not good point total for not having medals, but it just wasn't enough to miss. Now for the podium of all the groups through the qualifiers. Next up will be Event 1 Elimination Race and the opening ceremony. These were some great qualifiers, and I'll see you in the main league soon. Those were the point totals I mashed. See you later.